Hey, welcome to Tuesday Night D&D with DM Kalsto.
Happy
Hello.
Tuesday. On
And
a
I got
Tuesday,
AFK.
not to be confused with Tuesday on a Friday. Well, we have a lot to do, and with double our weekly episodes, we actually can make some good headway here. So let's take full advantage. So picking up where we left off last time, you guys had teleported roughly, what would we call it? 4 hours by horse north of Nathal. Unfortunately, you didn't have horses, so it took a little bit longer on your way down. Um, you did encounter a group of what seemed like elven soldiers, guards, something along those lines. Did very poorly during the questioning, but suddenly out of nowhere, they seemed to just be under some sort of like muddlement. Confused. Guys left unimpeded. As you continued further a bit more, you ended up hearing screams for help on a lower level off to the side of the road. Upon investigating, you found a dwarven man at a distance, hard to say, being chased by a pack of gnolls. As you pursued, you engaged the gnolls, dispatched them fairly quickly. Also discovering there's a few other things with them, including some ogres, some orcs, and some orcs. As you tried to negotiate with the latter half of what NPCs will say we're here, in the end, by the blood on the battle map, you can obviously tell you ended up dispatching pretty much all of them. As the dwarf had made it up further into what looks like this small village up on the hill, you guys kind of proceed forward, seeing troll-like humanoids searching about the town, as well as full-size trolls. So you're out of combat right now. Obviously, they've heard sounds and things, so they're probably on higher alert, but they do not seem to see you right now and are searching the town. What do you guys want to do? We're on the same map.
Yes. Sneak up.
Can't imagine that's good. And you said our strange dwarf has made their way up there?
So he made his way up the hill. So where you see like two trollkins kind of standing guard at the front of this little village, he made his way somewhere up into this village. But decisions are now yours. Don't everybody be shy and go all at once.
Uh,
I mean, I could
That's
sneak
what-
here.
you were pretty quiet. So.
He's trying to sneak up there. You're trying to be stealthy about it. Roll a stealth check for those who are kind of approaching up the hill. Just because it does go downhill towards you. So it's kind of an uphill battle.
Oof. Not very sneaky.
Ooh.
And
I'm approaching unstealthy from this way, and I'm gonna climb.
Right, so you guys kind of walk up. Hold on. You don't get to get that close, Serena. So as you guys kind of walk over, not the stealthiest job you've ever done. Where's Bram's token? Oh, there's Bram's token. Yeah. Maybe these guys don't see you, but we'll see. Even with a bad passive perception. So as you guys kind of walk up, these two look over at you, kind of point in your direction. Hey! Over there! And they kind of look. It's at this point you see one of the bigger trolls kind of stand up that you saw walking around earlier.
You may either have to reveal them or put the map to show them.
I have to undo the token. I was just opening some more space. Three you immediately see. Aim to quick knee-jerk reactions, or do you proceed forward?
Have they seen me? Or have they just seen the people up there?
No, they heard all of you. You guys just kind of like walked up the road, like do 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 do.
Yeah.
You were not the quietest, unfortunately.
I'm gonna flashbang them. See if they can't.
Is it a 30-foot cube or a 20-foot cube?
It's a 30-foot cube.
Fail. Oh man, are they all now squared?
They are all
Barclays?
now dazzled. Yep.
We do like sparklies. All right. So you watch as you kind of draw the attention of the three as they kind of begin to get aggressive with you. You just see all these sparkles, and they're just kind of and completely enthralled.
It's not going to buy us a lot of time.
Misfit, at that point, you would make it up without issue. To the top of the hill.
Where'd that old guy go?
Well, how would you like to find him?
I start sneezing.
You guys can also ask Bram for help if you want to. Oak's AFK.
So, how long are they going to be like that?
We have about a minute. So if we're going to sneak by them, we do it now. If we're going to engage them, we do it now.
Bram, circle the area. Look for that old guy. Please.
Oh. I mean, sure.
Boss? Or boss's
Yeah.
boss?
Got a lot of bosses.
Just gonna squeeze on by.
Bram will do a perception check. Okay. So, from what Bram will kind of scout out, he's like your little helicopter bird.
Just starts beaming down a searchlight.
He's like the quest marker or the raid leader. He's like marking all the things. Perfect. Bram will note that he does see a ton of trolls scouring the city. If you want me to reveal them all, I can.
Yeah, maybe we don't go in there quite yet.
You want to see the ones you can see?
Uh-huh.
All right. Bear with me one.
Now, is
At
the
least
one with the orb or the one with the big nose?
which one?
This one or this one?
That one is the one with the big. Well, they all have big noses, but it's the one with the spear. So I'll explain them in just a second. I'm just trying to find the rest of them.
Does this look like their village, or is this like a village they've taken over?
From how Bram describes it to you, it's kind of hard to say, but they all look like they're searching about. It does not appear to be troll built. It appears to be human built. Like everything seems to be for a human village, not trolls and these smaller trolls. But he'll kind of do the once over, noting some of the stuff. However, let's see if you see your other buddy. No eyes on the dwarf as of yet. But we'll just say he continues circling around, giving you this overhead kind of view. Actually, that could be hard. Are you linked up right now or no?
No.
Do you want to link up and keep your point of view?
People are too far away.
Fair enough. Yeah, Marius has really long distance now. So basically, I mean, as long as you're to the west side of these buildings, Marius can even hit from here.
Yeah, I have a lot of hit points. I don't have the hit points for all this.
I don't have
Well-
any other spells either. At least not ones that aren't illusions.
Unless all the troll can have like 4 hit points each.
We have about 30 seconds left. That's being very generous on these very dazed trolls.
Yo,
So actually, here, you
Game
know what?
This way.
I'll give you a minute to decide on the timer.
Serena takes cover behind behind a different tree.
Why did that old guy come this way?
I have no idea.
Are
What about
we
you, Vil?
are we leaving him behind or are we going in for him? I mean, he's just an old guy.
There's something familiar about him.
You guys are still on the road at the moment. Going further down or staying where you are? You can just move. You don't have to do anything specific.
Do they have ranged weapons at all?
I would like to hide.
Roll a stealth check. They have spears. Okay, time's up. So Amelia had Amelia.
I was gonna misty step into the building.
Oh, into the building. Excellent.
Yeah. I'd have to move like a little up, but yeah, I'm basically.
You weren't confined by turn specifications. Yep. You are so lucky that building is actually empty.
Oh, that is very open. That is more open than I thought. Would I have been able to see how open that building was?
There is like a roof on it. The walls are still fairly open, though.
I'm gonna have to get low to the ground.
Yeah, or you can duck behind like the chimney or whatnot.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that.
If you get like right here too, this is an intact wall for the most part. There's holes like here, so you gotta like here. There's a few places, or you can kind of go into this other room. Up to you.
If I could see
in this area
closed room, no, I would stay like here where there's blocking sight.
Sure. All right, so everyone kind of runs off. He watches the spell fades. Just kind of look around. The troll, completely confused, just sits back down and kind of does not much. The other two are looking around in the area. What was your stealth check, though?
14.
Who watches they start walking towards Vel?
Mm-hmm. I'm okay with this.
They kind of space out at each other and they point at the bush that you're in.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I'm fine being the distraction for this. You guys find that dwarf.
What do you do, Vel?
From their perspective, it looks like I just like huck a stone down the cliff, but it's actually one of Ash's daggers.
Well, they can't even see down the cliff. They just can see.
Yeah. So if they like can see me, they like see my arm move. So I shove I just kind of toss like a Vash's dagger down there.
Sure.
I do knock it smaller.
Slowly kind of keep moving in on you.
And as soon as they physically grab me, I'm teleporting to it.
I see you want them to actually. They kind of know they see movement. They don't actually necessarily see you yet.
Yeah. As soon as they like get hands on me, that's when I'm gonna do something. What's everybody else doing?
Gotta find this old guy.
Misfit, roll a perception check.
Advantage because I'm sneaking.
Sure.
Nice.
Here's what I
It's high enough. Roll a D100 just because now I'm curious. All right, so as you're sitting there looking around, you don't see anything. All of a sudden, you feel boop, and you get struck on the head, and something falls to the ground. It's an apple.
Oh, nice. Mid-battle snack. I eat that thing.
You eat the apple. Another one. Boop.
Ah, man, it's my lucky day.
You eat that one too.
Yes.
All right, so you continue to eat these apples that are appearing from nowhere. Strina, what are you doing?
I am going to conjure an illusion. I'm just debating of whether I want it to be a permanent one or a 20-minute.
Val's about to poof.
Yeah, you know what? Let's just be save about this one. I'll just make it. So there, a bunch of smoke and a poofing sound is going to emerge around the well, and the well is going to kind of change into a bit of a stage with a large cauldron with a delicious smelling stew and a halfling chef calling out to everyone, "Dinner is on!"
That would be so great if they knew common.
They do.
They do?
Uh, Not the big ones, but the little ones do.
The big ones will understand the scent of stew.
All right, so basically,
permeate the 20-foot cube.
as this happens timing wise, they come up to where you are in the bushveld,
Mm-hmm.
and they kind of and they start moving the branches through, and one kind of takes his spear. As you see him coming to kind of like come in and start jabbing the bush,
Mm-hmm.
you vanish down into the lower
Yep.
level.
Yep.
And he just stabs the bush, and the other one just kind of starts looking at him like and you could hear them verbally arguing up top. And then all of a sudden this illusion goes off, and there's a lot of really confused things just kind of looking over in that direction. Whether or not they're more interested in this giant pot or the troll itself, hard to say. Or the
Jeff
halfling.
starts tapping their foot as a beat starts to go, as they start singing the stew song as they're preparing the meal. Pulling random vegetables and different ingredients out of cupboards.
Pathing's going to be an issue.
It doesn't need a cauldron to understand yummy. You watch, it does draw the attention of quite a few.
Well, I feel stuck here.
You are both in one of the safest and most unsafe positions.
Amelia.
No, yeah.
You bring up two fair things I forgot about. First, for you, I need you to roll a D100 because I think it's hilarious and I forgot about it. And then Vel volunteered for the...
Ooh.
Isn't that what you rolled last week?
I think so, yeah.
Interesting. We'll get to that in a second.
And then the bad roll.
This is the bad roll. It's not necessarily a bad roll. It could be, though. Okay. So this roll represents, let's see. Oh, interesting. Okay. Not too bad. However, Amelia, while you're kind of hiding in this room, you hear things kind of moving outside, things making noise. Some of these trollkin having discussions. A piece of wood across the room from you falls over. Like something tripped going up.
I'm back. Very sorry for that. Extended AFK.
See.
You're playing helicopter bird at the moment, giving them no fog of war, in a sense.
May I join him?
Join who?
The invisible dwarf.
If you would like to go over there, you certainly could.
Yes. It's become a lot more difficult because there are more eyes in the area now, but I could try.
No, to be fair, they're probably
They're
not-
looking at the soup. Because he built like a stage, so you have kind of like a little good sneak across component.
I'm going to
So when
make
you're
my
right
way
about
over.
you're right about here, Serena. You're out of view. I just want to do something else. All right, so you make your way up there.
Uh-huh.
Easy enough to do. So you go into the room. You don't see anything.
If you're in here, I think we should leave. Or was he heading out?
Looked from how the board fell, it looked like someone tripped trying to walk in.
I guess I will search the room.
Sure, roll an investigation check with disadvantage.
Fair enough. Is it investigation?
Uh-huh. I mean, unless you want to do something else, but if you're just searching about the room. Start kind of searching around the room. I just gotta check something really quick. Hold on. And you don't find anything.
Why am I here? I don't even know this guy. Awesome.
While this is going on, real quick, Misfit, the 8th apple drops. 8?
Is this even an apple tree?
Do you look up in the tree?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not an apple tree, and you see a dwarf sitting up in the tree. Just throwing apples down at you. He's been like waving his arms, and you just keep eating the apples. Up here!
Oh.
Actually, I have a message. Up here.
Look
Has
down.
message is waving arms and
Wave.
throwing apples and stuff.
Yeah. He looks like part of the tree. He has a 32 on his stealth right now.
How'd you get so many apples?
Oh, market. Whole bag.
Ah.
Shh. And he points, motioning that there's one down below him. Have to be quiet. You gotta get me out of here.
You gotta get out of the tree first.
Oh,
Come on, this way.
got this. Hold on 1 second. He's gonna kind of go, and you watch. He's like, huh. And you watch his foot fall, and he just goes to like completely fall out of the tree.
Can I try to catch him?
Hold on 1 second. You can roll a dexterity check.
+0. Oh boy.
All right. As you go to catch him, as he's falling, he's like, ah! And then all of a sudden he just stops. And he's like 3 feet above you at the moment, floating in there.
Whoa.
Oh, sorry. And then you just watch as he falls straight down.
Old guy, are you a wizard?
Yes.
Wow.
He's a really old dwarf, like very old. You don't remember me? Maybe you're another blue druid. Mr. Zozora's manor.
Oh wait, you're that old guy?
Yes, and he
I
kind of
remember
like pulled
you.
old man hair apart. Gotta get me out of here.
What are you doing?
Trying to get a message out urgently. Horrible things are happening.
Let's talk about it in a minute. Let's get you out of here, mister.
Can't go quite yet, though. I lost my bag.
Where did you lose it?
I was running around the main area through here as they found me, and then I snuck back around the tree. So basically, if you were looking at a circle of a path he traveled, be like something like that.
Can we just have Bram like fly look for it, fly down, snatch it up, and fly away with it?
Potentially.
I like that plan.
But you also have no way to communicate that to Bram. That's the only downside.
I mean, you're right.
Old guy, do you see a crow flying around?
His passive perception should do this, so I'll kind of look up. You're probably invisible, though, yeah? For Bram?
Yeah, he's typically invisible.
Yeah, so he's just doing circles above invisible right now.
Okay.
Don't see what he knows.
Alright,
He kind of looks at you. Get him to safety?
so, some of them, kind of, we'll talk about it in a minute, okay?
Oh, you're
Let's
right.
get your bag.
Business first, business first. Like, looks.
I'm gonna
So-
try to
oh.
peek around the corner and see if I can spot it.
Roll a perception check. We watch, he reaches into his left pocket and his right pocket in his like robes and cloaks that he has. And he pulls out 2 ravens and just let them fly from each one, and they kind of just fly off and basically start doing what Bram's doing.
Oh.
Tree, you don't see anything. This big troll's also going to try your soup, Serena.
That's
So do you
fine.
have it over the well, basically?
More or less, yeah.
Roll a D100 for me, Serena.
As he goes in to taste it, I want to hit this man with an illusion.
Sure.
I'm going to hit him with a phantasmal force to try and convince him that it is a very delicious stew.
Okay. Roll a D100. Perfect. Roll on him now for the save. That is a failure. All right. So you make a marvelous stew as he looks down. He's inspecting into this. All right. He's going to reach down into the stew to eat.
I'm going to telepathically tell Misfit, actually, whatever you're doing over there, you'd better hurry. That's not going to hold them for long.
You just hear coming from the well, let go of me! Let go of me! As he picks up this half-elven to elven woman, you're not sure, it is trying to eat the stew woman.
Well, that changes things real quick.
Is that an actual
You made the
person
stew.
out now?
There happened to just be a protein in the stew already. Seems like someone who just was hiding may have been passing through here or camping out here for the evening.
Well, who was ever in here?
Okay, so here's what's going to happen. After seeing that person, I am going to damn it. Yeah, my soul's from Quinn's I have to do it that way. Okay. I am going to.
You run in.
Not as is, but give me just a moment. I'm double checking ranges. Okay. I am going to quicken spell a greater invisibility
Sure.
as I run in.
How for just me? How loud did that woman yell? Loud enough for me to hear it?
Probably not enough for you to hear it. She's just kind of yelling in her immediate area.
Then I'm still sitting at the bottom of the cliff.
And
All right,
then
so to get her.
I'm going to have the halfling kind of point his spoon angrily at the troll, screaming for him to put that down. It's not ready yet. And I am going to, as it happens, there's going to be an eerie tone on the winds, and I'm going to use my pipes of haunting
Okay.
on. I don't think it's on site, so. All of those ones need to make a wisdom saving throw.
The one tried to eat it is the only one that didn't fail.
Well, it does make sense because it's the only one that doesn't understand common. So as the halfling yells at them, however, so as you go ahead, you do this, the troll doesn't know, it's just sitting there, the halfling's kind of yelling at it, and then all these other ones just look mortified and they start yelling it in its own language. Put it down! Put it down!
You just dropped back in the well.
It's
Yeah,
better
it
than
drops her
being
back in.
eaten by a troll.
So you just watch as it's kind of like near the mouth and it just places it back in. It doesn't look very happy about it, but it's going to listen for the moment. It will also take a few steps back. All right. So you found your dwarf down there. There's a bag. No one seems to have found the bag yet. Marius, if you want to roll a perception as you're overhead with Bram, you can see if you see the bag from up there, but currently missing. No bag so far, it would seem.
Old guy, do you have anything in the bag that I would
That will come through.
remember or recognize?
It did, yeah. It wasn't high enough, though. Notes,
I can
roll an
use-
insight check, Misfit.
I have a locate. Did you take more of the? Did you take more of the?
I didn't take any more, thank you. Evidence.
Okay.
Can't tell you what's in there.
Do you have anything else? It could be like a snack, like a banana.
There is a dagger in there.
Can work with dagger. Do you have any daggers on you?
Just a few.
It's not gonna work then. It needs to be like a specific thing.
Big thing in the back.
Your underwear.
No. Let me see what I would have had in my bag. Unique in the bag. Ooh, I did have 2 basilisk fangs in the bag as well.
Perfect.
Right.
Okay. Can do that.
I used them as daggers also. Does that count? It's still just a dagger.
It's fine. Basilisk fan. That's fine. This is gonna hurt a little.
gonna cast Locate Object on the Basilisk Fang.
Sure. You gather they are northeast of your current location.
You narrow it down a little bit.
How specific does it get? Is it like the
Shoot,
the
it is
little
just
tom-tom arrow
direction.
that just points?
It is okay.
Draw a line to him from the bag, but draw it through the bag. So you don't like
Give me a
directly
line.
point to it. Yeah, give him a line.
Like this.
Yeah, like that.
Okay.
All right, for the sake of fun of this, I need everyone to roll initiative as you sneak your way through here.
Even me.
Even you, just in case you want to do something. Nothing is currently hostile as of yet. You have one slightly depressed troll and a couple of confused guards.
It's probably been about like I'd say 2 minutes. That's a
Yeah.
long time. I'm just gonna huck another dagger up the cliff.
Sure. Where do you throw it?
Ideally around here somewhere.
Sure. Roll an attack roll. Oh, you're so lucky. The guards are currently looking east.
And then I'll bonus action bamf up to it. I see they're looking away. I'm going to dive in the bushes and I'm going to action hide again.
Sure, roll a stealth check.
I'm
It's
doing
not,
amazing.
it's not a stealthy day.
This one's gonna like look back again. He's like, again in the bushes over there. He's like, we're not doing this again.
Man, if I had more extra economy, I'd totally set a whisper saying, "Oh no, you really should come over here," but I can't use message.
All right. Anything else? Serena,
That's all.
you're
my
under
extra
your
economy.
fake stage.
Well, she's also invisible. I'm going to peer over the edge. I want to try and see where this individual is or how far down.
There's not a map. is there?
Yeah, we're same map. You see an elven woman about 4 feet down, treading water.
Okay. She's going to use her bonus action to telepathically tell the person, I'm going to get you out if you'll follow my lead. And she's going to reach down and try and take a hold and help pull her out. And while she's doing
How
that,
tall are you, Serena?
5 feet.
So she's 4 feet down.
It's a bit of a reach.
Some rope.
Rope with
That's
help.
going to be quite a reach for someone with
Also, she's invisible. She doesn't know that you're reaching down.
So that's why I'm trying to grab her.
Yeah, you would not be able to just even being there. I mean, unless you were literally
You hurt his feeling, he's
holding
gone.
your feet.
Hurt his feelings. You cut him short.
You killed Techno.
Yeah, you killed Techno. He's dead.
Rip.
Wait, Discord's been weird. Reconnecting me. Does the well have a bucket with a rope?
Sure, why not?
Actually, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm just gonna toss a rope down to her.
The halfling like looks at you like, you did not wash your hands. Okay, bucket goes in. Actually, this is a good question. All right, the bucket lands in front of her. She kind of like looks up and around.
I mean, she did get telepathically messaged.
Confused, she will go ahead and kind of pull on the rope that's attached to the bucket.
Now, I want to try and raise her out while having the halfling go, "Now, everyone, a round of applause for my lovely assistant. And dinner is just about ready." As he starts swirling his wooden spoon, the ingredients on the counter begin to shake rapidly as the scents begin to whirl around, or scented wind begin to whirl around the spoon as he's conjuring the last of his meal. That is all I can do on this round.
You guys are just so dumb.
So I couldn't find anything in this room, correct?
You know something came in here, but you weren't able to find it just by feeling it around. And you called out. So if something's in here, it does not seem to want to be found.
Inventory. God, what I wouldn't give for a bag of flour right now.
Man, if only you had a creation bard who would give you inspiration so you can make a bag of flour.
No. Oh, you don't got anything like that.
I need my creation for something else.
Hold on. Looking at this picture, is that a bag of flour on the ground next to you? No. Is it?
It sure looks like that. It's either a bag of
something.
It's either a bag of flour or it's a bag of cement.
Roll a D100. Let's see if it's flour.
It's cocaine.
Nope.
You're not sure what it is.
Is it a small particulate?
Yeah.
Can I just stomp on it?
Sure. Or you can like fling it around the room if you want.
I'll fling it around the room.
Sure, we'll take your action to do it if you want, though.
Ooh.
You technically are using an item.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Sure. So you just like kind of empty the bag into the room. It kind of floats around. And as you sit there, do you cover your face?
Yeah.
Okay. So you kind of cover your face, your eyes. It's still just a little bit, and all of a sudden you just hear.
Do I see what's making noise, or does the
You see like a little cough cloud coming out. However, you do notice kind of like this difference in where the particles should be landing because they're becoming almost invisible.
Yep.
And you see this outline of someone who's sitting there, and you can see like them coughing.
I can see you now.
Roll a persuasion or deception check, whichever one you feel feels better.
Can I actually see him, or is it like vague idea where he is?
You have an outline. It's a smaller individual.
Also not
feel
him.
I hate that persuasion is more applicable. This deception would be better.
So you look over at the void until I can see you. It responds back, no, you can't.
Oh, Dret, you're right. I can't. I guess I'll. Oh my God! This.
You thought you could get away from the blue hair solidarity pact that you accidentally formed? No.
No, the interesting thing here.
Solomon, you've been cursed with a little sister.
No, it actually. So because you rolled this and then you rolled a 3 again this week, it just makes it even more entertaining because they both were directly related to her. So this one is just interesting, anyways. However, it seems for whatever reason, unbeknownst to this young child who you basically don't know at all, some sort of bond has been established. She does not seem to want to part ways with you. Also, very likely no one knows she's here.
Yep.
So yeah, she'll take off. She has a ring on her finger, and she becomes visible again. And she's just outlined with whatever this dust was.
What are you doing here? I'll dust her off a little, and I guess end my turn.
Sure. I had to help you, keep you alive. All right, Misfit.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay, let's see.
So you have the trajectory of where it should be.
Is there a door on this side of the building?
No, there are. It's like a little window right there.
Is it open?
There's a doorway here to the left. And that's it. I mean, they're not open, but they're not blocked by anything. You can look through the window. It's just not an open window.
Okay. I'm gonna have to burn some stuff to get over there.
The woman at this point is also getting get out of the stoop as you're hauling her up to the halfling, giving her all of the attention. Two of the little trollkins are like, "Ugh."
All right, mister. My boss said to use this in emergencies. And you know what? This is pretty bad. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use this.
I'm gonna take out that little sparkly vial that the boss gave me.
Didn't she tell you it was powder of water death?
I don't know.
Oh,
Unless I get them mixed up.
Nope. You're good.
So I'm gonna sprinkle this dust over the two of us.
All right, roll 2d4.
Wow.
All right. Ouch. That's painful.
Hey.
So you're both invisible for 2 minutes.
meet back here. 2 minutes. Or honestly, just stay here. I'll go get your bag.
If you think you could do it,
I can do it.
just be careful it bites. Good luck.
What do you mean it bites? Surely that has no
You should go. The coast is clear.
implications.
Go, go,
Yeah,
go. Clear, I can't see. And he just continues talking to himself. Neither did I. Oops.
I'm gonna try to peek through the window.
Sure.
What is my pointer telling me?
So as you're looking in, you can see these individuals, and you see this one that looks more some sort of a religious figure, maybe some sort of magic user, kind of rummaging through a bag. Right here. So she's currently in possession of it.
Not good.
I don't have the actions that I need, so I'm gonna go. You said these windows are closed, right?
Correct.
Okay. This guy right here is gonna be a problem if I get too close to him, I think. I can't cast spells. We're gonna do this. How tall is this building?
The one in front of you. This is I think the only 2-story. Yeah, the only 2-story.
Okay.
But they're all on the lower floor.
I don't want to go around. I'm gonna try to sneak past this guy. I'm gonna dash.
Very just distracted. They have very poor intelligence and wisdom.
Okay, that's my
Only
turn.
playing to my favor.
Mr. Marius.
And where? Okay, there's Bram.
Yeah, basically you can be kind of anywhere. We just said you're flying circles around the city. So basically, Misfit and the dwarf just used invisible powder. So you probably saw them disappear. You don't have like direct eyesight on them.
Are all the enemies there aware of everyone?
No. So basically, they're aware. Serena has an illusion at the center where the fountain, or not the fountain, the well is, that essentially there's a halfling chef making a big pot of soup for these people. Unfortunately, there was a woman hiding in that where she made the illusion.
Right.
So is now kind of trying to get the woman out of here. Everyone else is invisible.
Bram will basically stay invisible but be on Overwatch. So if I'm going to say if anyone attacks one of our party, I'm going to I-beam them.
Okay, so you kind of keep an Overwatch in case someone gets engaged. Got it. The Trollkins will all just continue doing what they're doing. Bram already quit. Lots and lots of trolls. Oh, you're dead. All right, Belle.
Do they actually look like they're going to come back and check the bush again?
No, like it looks like the one wants to and the other one's yelling at him. They're talking in common. Most of these speak in common unless they're talking to the trolls.
Okay.
Or occasionally they like will say something. They'll like be speaking common and then switch inadvertently and then switch back.
Okay. I think I'm just going to pass, honestly.
Holding the actions.
Run a book it action. How's that?
Gotcha. The evac order. All right,
Serena
Serena.
Going
She's
to
out.
add her angelic tones to the spell. She repositions real quick. I'm going to use my performance of creation to create a big pot or a big cauldron of stew. Right there, as the halfling points his wooden spoon vigorously in that direction, as the ingredients all like jump into the new cauldron. He then strikes a power pose and begins almost like a proud laughter.
Uh-huh.
Well, go on, dig in, everyone. And I'm going to come back and begin, while everyone is distracted with food, begin escorting this woman out of here. I'm taking hold of her arm and walking her away.
Follow with you. What kind of stew is it?
I'm thinking this one is going to be probably something made with a bunch of ingredients from the Feywilds. So something hearty and earthy, but with a variety of sweet flavors. So akin to like turnips and stuff.
Does it have meat?
Yeah, I was about to say I didn't hear meat.
Why not? Yeah.
Okay.
We'll add like Roth meat and some other fatty meats to it.
Oh yeah, so they start just going nuts now that they can actually eat it. They start kind of fighting over it. This one kind of looks at the lady as she's getting ready to leave. Gonna kind of walk over. Roll a D100, Serena. This one starts to walk over to like go grab the woman.
Ideal. I use my action.
Yeah, and I didn't ready an attack. That probably would have been a good time to like intervene.
Because to him, he just sees this woman going off on her own.
Yep.
So he's going to try to go to catch her from getting away because he still thinks she's food.
Quick moment. I am going to. Pretty sure that says humanoid, right? Just the course of oh no, it is creatures. Okay. That is concentration, so while they're distracted, I'm going to have to drop my invisibility, which is going to suck, but I'm going to turn to this one, and I am going to quicken a mental command to it, and I'm going to use suggestion. Go enjoy the stew.
Do you have to have a common language for suggestion?
You suggest the course. I guess that raises a good question, as I am telepathically commanding it, so it is more of a compulsion, since this would be for my psionic stuff.
You have to have some sort of base foundation, more or less. It describes
spell
it.
Normally, yes, but I would imagine that would be part of its verbal component, correct? Which is something I remove when I cast.
No, it's an understanding the command. It's more of like the concept of if I'm trying to even convey things with you in certain regards. If you don't understand what I'm conveying, it's hard to say.
She can look stern and point toward the stew.
Roll, did you already put your save on him?
I have not put my save on yet.
Okay, go drop your save on him first. Let's see. So he kind of goes to put his hand on the girl, and as he does, you just kind of appear. He looks at you. He looks over at the stew. I will go over there. He kind of like shoves these guys out of. It just starts like digging in. Saved by the stew. Does your illusion disappear, or is it a permanent one?
No, that's the permanent one.
Gotcha. All right, Amelia. You probably can actually kind of see this going on. So this woman being grabbed, and then all of a sudden the troll just leaves.
Why does Serena like to make things more? Okay, fair. I made it more difficult for her earlier, but Still.
Serena also reappears.
Yeah, I know. I know. You've made things more difficult. I guess I will finish cleaning up the little child of powder.
She just kind of wipes her face. It's okay. I don't mind.
We're probably going to have words later.
Okay. And then she puts the ring back on and disappears.
No, I know exactly what I said. Amelia smirks at that. Well, I was about to dimension door this lady out.
She was unaware of that.
I mean, you still could potentially.
Yes, but I have another fleshy meat sack that I need to take care of that I can't get out.
Aw, he called you a fleshy meat sack, Serena. Oh no, you're talking about the kid.
No, no. Blue hair Ari can get out on her own.
That she can.
I was talking about the civilian in this situation.
Gotcha.
Oh, well, she is a civilian. Serena can get herself out. She made her bed. She can sleep in it.
Seems to be escaping just fine.
You go grab the woman, or do you just sneak out?
Well, I don't spot any caster-looking people out front, do I?
Not out front, no.
Serena, I'm going to be stepping in this dance.
Mhm.
Just gonna grab the lady and just the dimension door.
Well, that's a pretty. And you just watch she disappears with you. Which way do you go? West?
Yeah, that's the safest bet. 500 feet, right?
Yeah, should be.
Should have done that moments ago.
You disappear next to Marius
Well,
with this strange woman.
Sorry, can't hear you.
I know you can't hear her. She was saying that to herself. That's why she said, I wish she had done that moments ago.
Oh, you got it, me. Okay, thank you.
Gotcha. Take the time.
You just kept making this situation more and more complicated.
She was extracting an individual from the middle of a group without arousing suspicion. Successfully, I might add.
Yeah, but when you're about 500 feet away, it doesn't matter. About suspicion.
Well, now there is no suspicion and you're 500 feet away.
Oh, may I have your name, miss?
Mary.
That was quite a predicament you found yourself in.
Stopped to make some food on my travels, and they just came rushing in, so I jumped in through the well. I don't think anyone was living here, though, thankfully.
No.
It'd already be empty.
Yeah. I need to have some choice words with someone later. And I'll just sit down.
It's been a while since I've played my rogue. See if I can help you, Misfit, but I don't know what I got for you. I guess I get a move first. you looking at?
Can he see me?
Mm-hmm.
Check my hand to make sure I'm invisible. How did you know I was here?
You can't see him, otherwise you'd see what he's pointing at.
Oh. There's a troll in there that has your bag. I'm gonna jump him.
That's a wise idea.
It'll probably be fine.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
You really shouldn't be here, though, man.
I was running. I didn't mean to stay here. Just need to get the bag and go.
No, like next to the building.
Probably wasn't the wisest of plans, huh? Good luck. And he's gonna climb his way up the wall. Missed it.
Okay, first off, I have a question.
Hmm?
Does wild shaping count as casting a spell?
Technically, shifting would, yeah.
What if I'm not the one shifting?
Can't wild shape somebody
What
else.
if Bruce is shifting? Me?
That is a polymorph spell.
Okay. What did you say that this guy was doing again before? Like, just messing with it?
He's just like looking at the bag. He just found it on the ground, is like looking through. And like you see him, he's looking at like this really fancy looking dagger that was in there.
Is that the black basilisk dagger?
No, it's like a dagger.
Ah,
He said he had a dagger in there too. He just also has like 15 on him.
neat. I'm gonna do something very silly. I'm gonna polymorph this guy.
Are you going to go in the building first, or are you doing this from the outside?
I'm gonna go in.
Okay. There are 2 other ones in there, don't forget.
I'm aware.
Okay.
I just can't get all of them.
So you walk in and you immediately go to polymorph this one?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. What could go wrong? Go ahead, force your save.
Please fail.
What do you
Yes.
polymorph him into?
You become a little turtle. Cute little turtle. And I pick up the bag.
I don't have a oh, I do have a turtle. I was like, I didn't used to have one. Number 7. I was gonna say I had this one we had originally that we could have used.
Perfect.
Needed. But we'll use this one.
No, I like the other one.
You didn't conjure a bow tie. Okay.
He's now a turtlekin.
So I turn him into a turtle. I appear in the doorway. I'm gonna pick up this bag. I nod my head towards the other 2 gentlemen, and I leave.
Wait, hold on. They're trying to understand what happened here.
Intelligence checks.
He,
Take something.
Was not aggressive at all. I just very politely, he became a turtle. I pick up the bag,
3D just see
Nod-
Misfit
nod
walking
the
out with
head.
the bag.
casually leave. There wasn't any stuff scattered on the floor, right? It was mostly all in there, besides the one knife he had pulled out. Right?
Correct. So basically, when you polymorph the knife and the bag fell to the floor, everything else looked like it was.
Okay,
You
yeah.
can pick up the knife and shove it in.
Yep. And I'm
Pretty
gonna
heavy
go.
bag, Misfit.
Dang, you got a lot of stuff in here.
Or
Small
maybe
bag.
just one really heavy thing.
I have jumps. I'm gonna jump on the roof.
Do you jump up?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You jump up. You just hear as you land up there. Nice jump, kid.
Thanks, man. This is a great plan. I got your bag.
Thank you so much. Here. Give it over to him.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna use my bonus action to turn into an owl, and we're gonna fly away.
All right. So as you transform into an owl, Serena, what are you doing? Because you kind of get to go as this is happening too. So you see this owl appear on the roof.
She's going to quickly go back into the shadows and repositioning.
I do want to get like away from the edge, so I'm out of sight of most of the people.
Sure.
Actually, we could probably go like 30 feet at least. I move 30 and I get 60 as an owl.
Use this spell, but I think it might accidentally work on Misfit.
Yeah, we're gonna go like over here.
Sure.
Up on, buddy.
Let's just start moving away. That's fine. Okay. Serena moves down.
Wonderful.
What about you, Val?
Miss
You kind of see this
blatantly
bird
just
fly
like
off to the
walked
east.
out, and then I saw Sarita like sprint down to a gate.
He walks out, jumps from his feet on top of the roof, turns into an owl, and flies off east.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do my patented throw and teleport trick once again.
Sure. You just check it off that way and vanish. Easy enough to do.
Shaboop.
All right. With that,
And
it's just Serena getting out now.
The gnome will do a gracious bow. Enjoy the stew! And leaving the stage behind, the gnome will vanish into a food-based mist,
It's about this time you
Or-
watch
I should say. So we're just gonna...
these two walk out with the turtle.
Turtles.
And they're sitting there trying to explain. Someone roll a D100 for me. First one wins.
they're gonna murder their religious.
So you watch as this is happening. They're kind of sitting there and they're trying to look down. They explain. They just kind of look, and then you watch as they slowly go over and throw the turtle into the stew. After about a minute or two, it will expand out into the full-size trollkin it was in the stew. But until then, yeah, no, they seem well distracted.
That was so fast that they put him in the soup.
Their intelligence, their average intelligence is 9.
Misfit, you get turtle soup and a bowl to eat out of, or a spoon.
All right, so you
Whatever,
guys
man, that was beautiful.
managed to scoot away with this dramatic soup illusion. All right, so as you collectively kind of get back together towards the side that you were on previously, what do you guys wish to do? Actually, I'm going to drink for 5 minutes.
So, Marius, how do you think they're going to get back up the cliff? Oh, wait. No, I see Misfit lying.
Meow.
I waved to Vel.
Amelia, do you still have one of those knives?
No, I gave you it.
All right, here, catch. I'm gonna throw one at her.
Roll an attack and I'll roll an acrobatics to catch.
I'm pretty sure you were out of range for a thrown dagger weapon.
No, fair enough. You're not trying to hit. He still hit. Acrobatics. Okay, I catch it.
All right, and then I'll bamp up to it.
That was almost a 1.
Right. So you're all together. What is your plan? What do? You got an extra dwarf and an elven woman as well.
I need a nap so bad, you guys.
Already?
Oh, a nap sounds amazing. We
That
should
was
get out.
tiring.
Should get out of here, get very far away, then take a nap.
So what did you do?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You had a lot of people chasing after you.
Oh, that I think they just wanted to eat me.
It doesn't really explain the
Doesn't
elves,
explain
though.
the elves.
Oh, what elves?
The
You
dazed
know,
ones.
it's 20 minutes or so back that away. Oh, who's your friend?
I don't know anything about any elves.
I'm sorry, I have to. No, he seems on the level.
He does.
Fine.
Seems pretty on the level. Yep.
And
Serena should know
who's-
better as a player.
who's this lady?
Oh,
Yeah,
very
wow,
good.
we have like 2 more people. No, I don't see the little kid, do I?
You know the story about a wishing well?
No.
You're asking Mary?
No, I'm talking to Vel.
Oh, okay.
No.
I'll tell you about it later.
What?
It's. I know how that sounds, but it's nothing.
Okay.
Okay, I'm confused. I'm gonna put on Pass Without a Trace and we're gonna start moving north.
North.
Technically, want to go south.
We're gonna go south.
This map for now. We'll put the Karis map out so the leader knows where he's going.
As soon as my pass runs out, though, we're taking a nap.
Right, so you're currently like right about here on the map, so not too far away.
Headed over to the oven woman. Hi, I'm Lilith. How did you end up in the midst of a troll stew?
Amelia's smiling.
It was a well. It wasn't a stew. I was hiding. Was walking by and saw and thought I'd make camp here for the evening. Apparently, it was a very poor mistake.
Not a local?
What'd you say, Techno?
Not a local?
No, not specifically.
Oh, well, where are you from?
I'm just staying in Nathal.
Lady, you haven't seen any vampires around here, have you?
Never seen a vampire in my entire life. I'm not really an adventuring type, so to speak.
Okay, yeah, that's good then. Oh, I'm Misfit. It's nice to meet you.
To meet you, Misfit. My name's Mary.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you again for saving me. Is there anything I can do to return the favor, pay you back? Hopefully not involving killing trolls and orcs.
Definitely not.
I can bake you a cookie that looks like an orc.
I find this cookie payment acceptable.
on over here.
Nice.
Oh, 1 second.
I want to eavesdrop on this.
I'll go to him.
Just gonna kind of throw an arm over your shoulder. Gotta get the pointy ear to leave.
Okay, but the payment cookie? What about that?
Get a cookie later.
God. She said she could make it look like me. That's awesome.
She said she should make it look like an ogre.
Oh, I guess that's fine.
You're still reeling from your little loss of your puppet. We have to get out of here. Post haste.
Yeah, we're post hasting, all right.
Gotta get the elves though. Can't talk while the elves here.
Okay, got it.
1, 2, 3.
Just that elf.
World disguised as human right now, anyways.
Hang on, I need to cough for like 30 seconds straight.
Serena did not hear any of that.
So while Kate finishes dying of coughs, we continue south. What do you guys want to do?
Okay.
No wagon. Still on foot.
I have the pass going. We're sneaky.
You get this elf to leave without you, or
If they need some distance, Serena is curious.
Oh,
She'll
yeah,
walk ahead so they can chat, or walk ahead with her so they can chat.
No, before we get too far, hey, lady, you need to go. We're kind of criminals.
What?
Oh.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we're
Oh.
criminals.
Since when?
You shouldn't be seen with us.
I didn't see anything. Thank you. Rain check on the cookie. And she just starts like speed walking up the road.
See you next time. Bye.
Just keeps on going.
What the hell was that?
What?
I mean, it got her away.
Good work, boy.
Guess.
You have made things infinitely more difficult.
What do you mean?
It was a wise decision. We don't need the elf. Trust me.
And why should we trust you?
You shouldn't trust me. That's why you should trust me more than anyone.
Mm-hmm.
You could trust that I'll do what's in my best interest, which is staying alive, which is also in your best interest.
Yeah, it seems legit.
Right.
And
I think I'm going to.
Let's not.
And then he watches, he pulls out a pouch. Plus, I have a lot of money.
What are you doing all the way out here?
Just need a little bit of a safer locale, preferably further away.
So how much is it for the rescue efforts?
What, you steal something from a rat's nest or something?
Just looking for an expedient exit from the immediate area. But I mean, I do understand expediency. Time, money, resources, I would be happy to compensate you for such time. In fact, if you can help me get north, that would be excellent.
North is not exactly safe.
North.
Nothing here is safe. Need to meet a contact of mine.
I'm going to.
North, like Lenore North, or even more north than that?
Like Varden North.
Varden North? Oh, God.
Why do you need to go to Varden?
I have a contact in Varden I need to meet with. There's information I have he needs.
About what?
Classified.
Okay. If you're going to travel with us, I need to lay down some disclaimers. We are currently being pursued by vampires from Varden. Because we
meant to be.
kind of stole one of the pieces that got stolen from us back. But that's not the point. You need to get places, right? Okay. We were gonna take something to Mr. Zolzora, but I mean,
What were you going to take to him?
you kind of got us in this mess in the first place. I'm just gonna lay it out straight for you.
I didn't get you in any mess.
I'm just gonna let that be because I don't remember it that well because it was a long time ago. But so we kind of lost a gay piece, and then we stole it back, and that made some people really mad. And so we were gonna take it back to Mr. Zolzora because we didn't know what to do with it. And now we're here. And we're being chased by vampires and also the Arcanum. And our whole guild is in jail right now.
That's a lot to unpack. So let me get this straight. After risking my life to get that out of Nathal, you've brought it back.
Why were you even trying to get it out in the first place?
Because I'm trying to stop something horrible from happening.
Please elaborate, why don't you?
I can't elaborate here. Anyone can hear here. He looks all over. There could be spies everywhere. We need a secure location.
And where do you propose that is? Because Varden certainly is not safe.
I hear Lenore's very nice. We can make our way to Lenore.
Yeah, Lenore's nice. I'm pretty sure the vampires
People
are in
trying to
Lenore right
set
now.
up ambushes in Lenore for us? Isn't that
Yeah.
the next place I would check?
Yeah, it's infested with black skulls.
Misfit, why don't we just go back to your boss? That place is pretty safe.
I don't know if she can get us. I mean,
we know the tree we came out of, don't we?
Do you know the tree?
Would be the most secure location in the area.
But
you just hear a little voice all of a sudden say, "I probably shouldn't do that."
Yeah, I
Excuse
agree.
me?
You gotta stand on your own 2 feet sometimes.
And then you just watch a little girl appear.
Okay. Ari?
What are you doing here?
I was sure I was never going to see you.
And then she just smiles a toothy grin.
Ari, you know it's dangerous, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna cause trouble or keep us out of trouble?
Ponders this answer for...
I will accept a little bit of both as an answer.
The answer is simply yes.
Besides, I can do this, and you just watch. She takes this ring off, on, invisible, uninvisible, invisible, uninvisible, invisible, uninvisible.
That certainly is handy. Things get dangerous. Be sure to put it on.
I'm not allowed to use magic outside the house, anyways.
Noted.
Or I can't use magic. Something like that. I forget how it goes. So where are we going?
As long as you stay relatively out of trouble and you don't do too much to get Mara mad at you, you can come along. It should be
maybe
fun,
we
though.
can not let her know I'm gone. Just a thought. If she were to reach out and ask if you've seen me, no might be a good answer.
I can't lie to the boss. You want me to lie to the boss?
Well, Misfit, think of it this way. If she has the ring, you don't see her.
Oh, yeah?
Belle, as you're kind of sitting there, not here. He seems very paranoid. He does not want to talk about anything out in the open. You have to trust me. It's also at this point,
I just put my hands up. I'm like, all right.
It's also at this point the internal thought comes in. People were also looking for this guy. You could probably turn him in if you wanted.
Yeah, totally could. You think I did? That wasn't my first thought when while Dorf was running away from Knowles.
I know. Up to you.
Not all the things this long.
Mm,
Do you have a safe house in the north?
Oh, but it's a lot safer than being here.
Ooh.
Can't elaborate, but we need to get as far away from here as possible.
There is one.
With your shard.
There is one problem. We need to restock on food supplies.
Don't worry about
no,
it.
we don't. I can handle that.
You can you can eat in a few days. You won't die.
I could try the not eating thing, see if I don't need to do that anymore. That'll cut down on
That
stuff.
food is so good.
Figure
You
it
know
out.
what else is really good, Misfit? Being
What?
alive.
Yeah. I mean, it's
I will
been
explain
kinda hit or
more if
miss
we get
lately,
somewhere
but-
safe. It's not safe here.
Okay. We're gonna head north.
Keep good in the thought.
We gotta talk about this. Let's go.
We're also
do you-
going to need to pick up Cassandra on the way.
Cassandra will be okay for a little while still.
Cassandra's very, very far away at this point.
I think this is something we need to deal with.
Right.
Let's hear him out at least.
I think I can stretch supplies out to get to Lenore. Lenore's 4 or 5 days away.
Not even that. Well, it depends. So if you were to manage to find a wagon and horses by some means, you could probably get there rushed in a full day, maybe a little over a day. If you're walking, though, it's going to take a considerable amount of time. However, if you would like me to help you procure a cart, I'm sure that I have anything you may need to do such. Like a lack of a conscience. Or
Hey
more.
man, I'm like barely holding on to mine. I'll help.
What if I pay off some elk in the area to give us a ride?
You guys want to do?
I mean, that's not a horrible idea. So, is it just dangerous in the fall for you or for everyone?
Everybody.
Great.
Is it because of the meeting?
Sure.
The shore really is believable.
Trust me, we just have to get out of here quickly.
Okay. We talk later. It's fine. Quickly, what can I do for quickly?
We basically have to steal a cart. Or summon horses.
Mr. Noel, actually, did we ever get... I'm trying to remember if we got his name. Did we know him as Mr. Bonds or as Nobel?
You never really got his name, so I only ever introduced him as Mr. Bonds. He was a very old dwarf who was a guest of Mr. Zozora, who had been
Mr.
there for a
Bonds.
couple of years.
Just in case,
Don't use my name in public.
I'm not in public. We're quite off the beaten path. Very well. Strange hairy fellow. I don't suppose you happen to have some steaks on hand?
Steaks?
Mm-hmm.
Talking the food kind or the wooden?
The wooden kind.
Oh.
Ooh, no, not really. However,
I just the woods on the floor.
if you have problems with vampires or need wooden stakes, my contact is very good with those sorts of things. Charges excellent rates as well.
Wait. Yeah.
Oh, you know Quaid?
Yeah.
Yes, excellent. Yes, I need to go meet Quaid.
All right, old guy. I can do fast or I can do stealthy. I can't do both. What do you want?
Let's go fast.
Okay, I'm gonna conjure horses.
If stealthy becomes an issue, I will help deal with it.
Done. How many of us are there? 3, 4,
Mm,
5,
There are
6.
well, 7 actually.
I can
Because we
conjure
also
up to
have
8
our-
horses, so I'll do however many we need.
How long do they last?
It is an hour, and I can keep it going for 3 hours.
So that'll get us back to like where we were near the tree.
So we can do it until we spot a cart to steal.
Excellent. All right. I like this idea. So you conjure everybody a horse. As you guys begin kind of making your way out of town, those elves are still on the road, just completely out of it. There's like a group of people like stopping, trying to help them. Nobody like hides as you're going through this part.
Those poor guys. I wonder what happened to them.
You just hear giggling from the horse, the invisible horse next to you.
Yep.
She doesn't get a horse, she gets a pony.
That's fine. You see the pony, you just don't see the rider. All right, so you guys roll. So for each hour, roll a d100 and see if we come across a nice little wagon.
Dibs on the first one. 10.
Doesn't take you very long at all. You guys start walking up the road and you see like this large wagon. Roll a d6, Misfit. Being pulled by 4 horses.
That's a lot of horsepower.
Fairly sturdy wagon. Well built, actually. Oh, roll what skills do you have queued up?
I'm back.
Bill's AFK.
Oh, is all AFK? I would say it just looks like a very reinforced looking cart. You see 2 drivers, and then the 4 horses pulling the cart. You guys are kind of riding up from behind. The dwarf looks over at you guys. Ah, our lucky day. That didn't take long.
What's that mean?
So
All right.
Is that a prison card or just the bank? Ooh,
That looks a little fancy. I don't want to. Who am I kidding? I want to wrestle up some trouble, but
You can get disguises. Right?
who wants to handle this?
Damn it. I'm sure you've got this. We can back you up.
We're gonna have that.
Sorry, what was that?
I forgot I had a cool thing.
No, techno.
Oh, she said, don't worry, I'm sure you've got this. We can back you up.
You do realize who you're saying that to, right?
Sorry, did you roll something back now?
Mr. Bonds at this point will sit there and he'll just kind of like, I got this, just go along. And as you're riding up, he's going to kind of like hide his face a little bit. And you watch as he lifts his head, he looks like the woman you had rescued.
Suppose I'll give him the dark inspiration.
She will like ride up, please help, we need help. They kind of slow the cart out of confusion. Oh, thank goodness. Please, this way. As you guys kind of ride up. My little sister, we lost my little sister. Have you seen her anywhere? She's just going to keep talking to him. Does anyone want to do anything to the cart? Or he's going to keep talking to him. She's about this tall, blue hair.
Did you need me to make a roll that I missed? I wasn't here for. Did I miss
No,
something?
we're stealing a car right now.
Okay.
We're gonna have you check out. Actually, you could roll it. What skill checks do you have pre-prepared?
Uh, alchemist, carpenter, cobbler, jeweler, leather, smith, thief, tinker, weaver, wood.
Roll a smithing check really quick. I would say you just kind of note that this it's like a very reinforced wagon.
This thing's gonna be hard to sabotage, isn't it?
Not
While he's
necessarily.
distracting the drivers, can I try to peek inside to see what's in it or how many more people are in it?
There are no openings into the
Ooh, okay.
central container. There do like there's little slots in the windows though, like sideways.
I don't suppose there are any crests or anything on this wagon.
No. Very specifically not.
Is it wood or iron?
It has some wood components, but it also has a lot of metal components to it as well. It's like metal reinforced.
Okay.
Roll a wisdom check though.
Nice.
Hard to say. Yeah, I mean, you could sabotage it any way you want. So she's trying to tell them about how this little girl's gone missing.
Look,
Serena, you want to work your mind magic at all?
I could see the occupants. I could certainly get something going, but
There's two drivers.
Convince the drivers to get off.
If there weren't two drivers, things would be easier.
You were really quiet for most of that.
If there weren't two drivers, this would be easier.
You said there were windows with slots, but we need to like climb to look through, right?
No. Like they look like they're more like defensive slots, like that you'd shoot through. It's not like a full open window.
Okay.
Someone stole Bob's schematics.
No, not specifically. Bob's is way better than this one.
Okay, here's my idea. I'm just gonna slip under the cart and see if there's like a hatch I can unscrew to get inside.
As you look, it is metal reinforced. There is nothing into the central part of the wagon.
Not even like
Not
a
metal.
screwed in plate.
Do we want to? Maybe we skip this one. Maybe we don't mess with a suspiciously defensible cart.
It's got 4 horses, Misfit.
Oh, it's got 4 of them. gonna have to pay
Serena's
4
going
horses.
to, from a distance, kind of size up the guards to get an idea of how hardy they seem.
Seem like average guards. I mean, they're armed. They have like medium armor. Like, ma'am, we really can't help you. We have to get back on the road.
Wait, I have suggestion. I'm gonna cast suggestion on the 2 of them.
Sure.
Is single target.
Actually, do you know if they're? Do you know if a spell is being cast if you pass the save?
If it says, otherwise it would just be normal cues. Charm person says that they're aware. Suggestion does not.
Yeah,
No,
so
you do
there's
have to actually walk up and like suggest something to them.
there is the component of casting the spell itself, and then remembering like something's actually impacted you or not. Because some things are permanent, like modify memory to an extent, and then you have things that are like that's what it is until that hour is up, and then wait a minute, you son of a bitch.
I'm gonna be such a criminal, guys. Bounty's gonna go up.
I am going to. Yeah, we're gonna.
You do your thing. I'm gonna read this through first.
I'm I don't suppose they have a collective sum of 41 or less HP.
The drivers?
Yes.
That would put one to sleep.
All right. Well, one of them, the one with the lowest HP, I think, is how it determines it. As just kind of listening to this, just kind of like dozes off.
Sure. So you watch as one falls asleep, the other one's like, "What's going? What's
Excuse
going?
me.
Huh?"
Excuse me, sir. You should really take a nap for a little while.
You got a suggestion on him?
Yeah.
What's the DC?
Mine is 16 wisdom.
16 on the nose.
Ooh.
Wait, hey! And he
Uh,
He goes to start like smacking on the cart.
I was around, right?
Yeah.
I've got like, if I'm nimble enough, I want to slip one of Vash's daggers into like his shirt pocket, throw another one into the woods, and just bamf him to the one I threw.
You probably wouldn't have enough time to do that one from
Okay.
how quickly it all happens.
Okay.
As the suggestion starts to fail, would I be able to quickly throw out a second sleep spell?
Is it not concentration, correct?
It is not concentration.
Yeah, you certainly can if you want to use the spell slot.
Yep, this one
Does it have any impact on him if he's aggressive?
I don't believe so, no, because you can use it on people you're actively fighting, just so long as he is less than 40 HP.
He has 40 hit points exactly. Does it have to be less than?
Equal to or less than.
Okay, so yeah. So he's like, "Ugh," and you watch as the other one kind of falls asleep. So you have two sleeping guards on the front right now.
It's only going to last for a minute. We need to move them.
Noble shifts back to his normal form. Oh, thank God.
Vel?
Yeah, on it. I will start moving the bodies.
May I say something?
As you walk up, Vel, a crossbow bolt shoots out at you from
Awesome.
inside the wagon.
Yep.
Let's just call it a... Oh, it's a natural one. So you see it just kind of shoot, and like the back of the arrow hits it, and like it shoots down on the ground, and then you just hear like a snap and breaking sound from the side. You hear someone say, "God damn it!"
I look back to Amelia.
I wish I knew heat metal.
I'm so sorry about this. We're commandeering your car for the sake of the world. Please go peacefully.
You're not getting in here. Not while we're alive.
Do you want us to change that?
Give it your best shot, thieves.
Non-lethal.
You are aware we're commandeering what's probably a treasure cart?
Oh, I thought that's why we pulled it over.
No, that's why you pulled it over, and I was well aware of that. But I don't think they realized, and I exclude Vel from that pointing.
It's a good cart. It has 4 horses, and it has some treasure. It checks off all the boxes.
Does that mean the slits are open?
They open them from the inside, so they can control and open them. So if they go to shoot out, they broke their crossbow, though.
Okay, yeah. My plan at the moment is to wait to get shot at again, and as I get shot at, I'm going to throw a dagger in there so I can get in.
Did they move the guards down off the cart?
No, they're stuck inside. They can't count out.
No, the 2 guards that we put to sleep.
Up to you.
If they,
I haven't touched them yet.
Okay. In that case, let's see. Any visible locks on the door?
Not from the outside, no.
I don't think I could do 40 points of damage quiet.
There's not even like a handle on the door.
Man, I'm going to be using all of my magic today, huh? Okay.
Hope we don't run into any vampires.
Yeah, I really hope we don't run into anything. So, here is what I am going to do. Serena's going to kind of take a crouch and quiet position down by the cart door, kind of place her hand on it and close her eyes, and she's going to attempt to utilize her telekinesis to open or unlock the door.
You don't know how the door works because you don't have visibility on the lock, so there's nothing to feel to move. You could try to pull on the door and try to pull on the cart, but it's like one solid block. So, like, if you even try to pull the door off, the cart just moves closer to you.
Okay.
If you can get visibility on how the locks work, you can figure out where they are and kind of move them, but you don't just know where they are based on where they are.
Well, I suppose I could force open the slits then.
Shall we start moving?
You probably do that.
Oh
Amy,
yeah, please. Can you do
Yeah,
that? And I
I'll
can
use
throw a
my
dagger
talking.
in there.
I'll just open one of the slits.
It's like one of those ones where like you open something and something closes it, and then you just keep going back and forth, back and forth. So you could just start opening all of them as they go to like close them. You're much faster though.
Yeah, I'm gonna
sure.
chuck a dagger in there and bamf inside. That's my plan.
Final answer. Anyone else doing anything?
We should probably move the guards off to the side and start moving the cart because we have less than a minute now. Or if not, they're probably already waking up after all of our shenanigans.
Great.
Nobody's already tying them up. Don't worry.
Oh, fair enough.
Misfit, you want to start driving?
I'm glad
get to drive the cart.
someone here is competent.
Wait, can we put them on the horse and then the horse can run away? Tie them to the horse.
We need the horses.
We don't need the horses.
We have
you're
4
still-
new horses.
My
You're
horses.
Gotcha.
But your horses are only temporary. These horses are permanent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
but they can run away.
they
At least
could
to
run
make
away
some
and then they'll
distance.
disappear wherever.
But you have enough. So the downside with using summoned horses, though, is you go back to having to summon.
No,
every-
no,
I'm-
putting the
I'm
guards on
putting-
the summoned horses.
We're putting the 2 guards we knocked out on the horses and they're going to run
gotcha.
away.
Gotcha on the summoned horses. Gotcha. Cool. You put them on and just send them off. Nobody will tie
Yes.
them up. That's easy enough. So you just send them. Which way up the road? You go south or north?
If we send them north, we're going to run into them. If we send them south, they're closer to the fall.
Can I off road?
Can we send them into the woods?
You can certainly try.
do you
Can
wanna
I
condemn them to
send
your
like
death?
one this way? One this way?
Sure, roll an animal handling check.
Send them into the forest. That's
Go
basically
on, my beautiful
sentence.
beasts. Oh god.
Because you into one goes in each direction, and they just start running away.
Splendid.
That's fine.
They're very bad with directions. One of them went north.
So Nobel, you didn't tie their feet up, did you? Or Dwarf Man, I don't know actually any of his name.
Old guy.
Oh, no, I tied their hands up.
Okay. So they won't be stuck at the forest.
No, I'm sure they'll be fine. I mean, they don't have their clone horses, but I mean, they lost the right to those already.
Once Vel hops in, I'm going to climb up and try and look over or look through the slit to see if I can see the door.
Sure,
And
you want to
start
pop
trying
inside?
unlock- I can't pop.
I am popping inside, yes.
All right, but like you got to get up close to the slit to look at these things if you want to try. You risk an eye poke.
Yeah, so Sarita has been sliding these things open. I am trying to just shove a dagger inside.
Sure. So you pop a dagger inside. You can vamp inside.
Yeah.
But it's just the 3 of you in there.
Yeah, I'm going to cast, before I bamf inside, I am going to cast darkness with sorcery points so I can see through it, and I'm going inside and taking the darkness in with me.
Sure. So you watch as all of a sudden just this sphere of darkness appears covering the wagon, and you just hear this screaming inside the cart. Vel, roll a D100. You just hear like a scuffle within the cart.
Okay.
It's not with you.
Now I'm popping in. I'm seeing what's happening in there. Wait, before I do that, I toss Serena my backup so I can get out if I need to.
Yeah, they're just struggling with each other. They think that like there's some sort of like invader at this point.
Okay, while they are distracted with each other, I'm going to take a look at that door.
You don't see anything specific. You see like a mechanism of some sort that you can manipulate.
Does it look
But you have to
magical or
do one on each
mechanical?
side, mechanical.
Oh, it's a 2-person lock, or
Hmm.
what have they got in here besides them?
There are a lot of chests in here, and like locked up containers.
How strong do these guys look?
No different than the ones on the outside.
And they're going at each other pretty hard. I could probably
Yeah,
wait
because
for
they can't see each other.
Yeah, I could probably wait for one of them to knock the other one out, and then I could just go for the straggler.
Sure. It's not
Yeah.
that hard to do. They're not, you know.
Yeah. So I'll just like wait for him to win. He'll raise his arms, like he'll be like, "Yes, I did it," and then I'll cancel the darkness, and go hi, and then I'll just like throw the butt of the dagger at him, and block him out.
Sure. So as you go, you smack him with it, and it leaves like this big red mark in the center of his forehead, and he's just, ugh.
Yeah, and then I'll slide a slit open. All right. Do we got rope?
Yes.
Can't really get out of. I could. I mean, I can get out of here, but getting out of here is a bit different.
Well, if you drop the darkness, I can probably do something.
Okay. Well, I mean, I did. The darkness is gone.
If it requires two people utilizing a mage hand and her telekinesis, she's going to try and manipulate and open the door.
You see 2 flat gold panels on each side on the inside that are against the door.
So why are we making this complicated again?
What do you mean?
Amelia.
Knock.
You just watch as you hear a click, and then you hear gears turning, and then you watch as the door kind of slides and separates, and you can see there's like 4 massive pins in the sides of the door that like secure into the other side.
So complicated.
Yeah, that
So-
certainly makes things much easier.
I tossed the 2 guys out on the road, and let's get going.
Dump the chest.
Dump the chest.
Dump the chest. We're not stealing their stuff, just their cart and their horses.
What? Hold on, Misfit. As
Yeah?
much as I understand where you're coming from, if we just dump this on the road, it's just going to get stolen. They're not walking away with this.
Exactly.
And they'll think that it was a stolen cart because it was because of the money, not because we needed the cart. It's more suspicious if we don't take the loot.
Are the guys both unconscious?
Yes.
Yeah. It would be great, though. It would be the total Misfit thing. You go ahead, you steal this cart, or you take these guys over to steal money, and then you go buy a cart after you steal it.
And if I'm being perfectly honest, Misfit, keeping the gold will help cover our tracks. Because if we dump all the gold, that is going to arouse suspicion not only of these people, but of the people chasing us.
Okay, let's just get on the move, and we'll figure out what to do with the gold once we get there.
No, dump the chest.
She's going to start looking around for like official paperwork.
No
Try and
paperwork.
get an idea. No paperwork inside?
Do you not want to
No
know what's in
paperwork,
them
no
at
symbols.
least?
If it'll make you feel better.
I mean, a little bit. I'll try to pop one open.
Sure. Roll lockpicking. Go ahead and you pop it open. It's full of gold. Gold bars.
Ugh, heavy, hard to trade. Yeah, I'm gonna close it, lock it back up, and push it out.
I'm gonna cast plant growth, kind of just off the road to the side, and I'm gonna make a little alcove for the chests and these 2 dudes.
All right, so that's one chest that we've thrown out.
There
Gold bars.
are 40 smaller to medium-sized chests in this cart.
Oh, this is gonna take a while.
Serena, can you use your mind thing? Put them over here.
Hey, Nobel, do any of them match visibly with the chest that I got from Vel?
Oh, the silver one?
Yeah, a silver chest.
Nope.
Fancy. Damn.
These are all just heavy duty chests, which are probably all carrying gold or something similar.
Alright, Val, I'll start tossing them over there. You start attacking them. And,
Yep.
gonna start.
Oh, we can't just dump them.
Sure we
You
can.
heard the boss, and you're traveling with the boss. You are not the boss.
But we
Nah.
can't.
You play by my rules here.
That's going to make people really angry, though. At least if we take it, they won't know.
No, it's not going to make people really angry. In fact, it'll probably make people less angry. I'm worried more about the suspicion.
You just wanted the cart, not the stuff in it.
I'm very much aware.
It's like bonus. Bonus. Yeah. Besides, and he'll kind of look, what does BWLTD need with these anyways?
BWL.
Wait, the Blackwoods?
Oh, we're keeping this.
Wait, hang on, is this the 40 million platinum that they promised?
No idea. But you look at the bar, it's got a Blackwood seal on it.
I don't know, boss. Does that change your answer at all?
We've just made them madder at us, so we could also return it to them.
I feel like this would help them track us, if anything.
Another thought, we can keep it.
Hey, Mr. Bond, let me ask you something. Would you want to steal money from the head of the Thieves Guild?
Sure.
Well, I thought I'd be more scared of him.
I used to be a member of the Thieves Guild once upon a time.
You know what? You know what we're doing? We're gonna drive this to Lenore. We're gonna dump it in Lenore.
Dump all the money in Lenore?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
It's a better idea than just giving it back.
Alright, back in the cart it goes.
Yeah, you have to get it all back in there. That's like, oh my god.
You're not the one lifting it.
Yes, I am.
Oh, you guys convinced me.
All right, so you load up the gold.
I want to ride in the back with it, and I just want to make sure it's all money and there's no like weird magic items in here. That's what I'm doing on the cart ride.
As you guys kind of look, so you can put one or two people outside. You could fit pretty much everybody else on the inside if you want. Totally up to you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be popping all the locks while we travel because I'm a nosy bastard.
Serena will be assisting Val, popping locks alongside her and inspecting for traps. But she's definitely going to be inside the cart. She is also thoroughly exhausted.
I am immediately laying down in the cart to take a nap.
Who's driving?
Amelia and Mr. Bond.
There he is.
I don't
Mr.
know.
Bond
Sure
does
you
not
don't
want
want
to
to
be
work on
outside.
your reading and writing instead of taking
Oh,
a nap?
I gotta take a nap.
Mr. Bond doesn't
You've
want to be seen.
been shirking those responsibilities as of late.
I know. I gotta
guess
make
it's
sure I'm ready
Just me.
Okay.
just in
We'll
case
have
any
to do it later,
vampires
though.
jump us.
I guess it's just me up front with a mysterious disembodied voice.
You and your invisible pal.
Yeah.
All right. So while the rest of you are kind of riding, while the two of them are up front, kind of like, this place kind of looks secure. Good choice, boss. Good choice.
I give a thumbs up.
Didn't think I'd make it out of there at first.
Something else Serena is going to do, as he mentions this place being secure, she's going to go over it, or she's going to spend some time attuning to the weave, and then go over this cart with Detect Magic, see if she's picking anything up.
From the inside, you
Yeah.
pick up the items you guys have. You pick up the items he has, which, if you're curious, let's see. His boots, his cloak, one of his daggers, something he keeps around his neck, There's something that is on his back. The eye patch he is wearing. A ring he is wearing. His armor, and then there also appears to be a magic wand tucked into his belt.
But nothing from the card itself?
Mm-mm.
Or any of the chests?
Nope.
Alright. Which will make sure to go over the contents of each of the chests as well, just in case.
As you pop them open, gold bars, or gold bars.
Each of them with Blackwood's chests. Sizing up the chest, she's going to kind of estimate how much in gold is here.
It's hard to say given fair values, but you would surmise you probably have somewhere around 2 million gold in bars.
Jeez.
I'm getting, what, maybe 2 million in gold? Am I too bad?
I probably a bit high, but yeah.
Looks like retirement in Monaco to me.
Retirement in Monaco.
Certainly some, but all of it is bar, so as Val said, that would be hard to move.
We can move it. I know people that know people.
Well, good, because I sure don't.
I'll also be right back.
Glad you guys could at least get me out of there. And I'm very certainly glad I stopped you from returning that shard. What were you thinking?
Not sure. I still think they're kind of just a fairy tale at this point.
Well, I don't know. They may not be fairy tales, but I believe something horrible is about to happen with these.
Well, I mean, isn't that Black Skulls guy going to talk to everyone?
Yes. I have intelligence that tells me I think he's going to be successful in convincing them all to let him help.
Really?
That's why we need to make sure that they don't have all the pieces. 'Cause if he can convince them by any means to allow him to do what he wants to do, late.
What do you think he wants to do?
Bad feeling. Whatever he wants to open this gate to can't be a good thing. Nobody does anything just out of for nothing,
Well, you certainly don't.
obviously. You know you can rely on me because of it. Clear expectations. People that don't
Yeah.
want anything are terrifying.
I'm gonna eyeball Misfit
I'm
as
currently
he's sleeping on
I'm
the floor.
snoring. My feet are kicked up on one of the boxes.
Yeah, they sure are.
Whatever you do, you must make sure that shard doesn't get back there. I'm going to take what I have to Quaid and Varden. He'll get word out to the people that need to know. He's got connections like I do.
Yeah, I'm surprised they just let a vampire just hang out around there.
Well, they who?
Well, you know the Blackwoods.
They are vampires.
What'd you say?
They are vampires.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they just let them live there.
They kind of own it. They've kind of been there longer than most everybody else.
I think you either forgot to say hunter or you got cut off.
Yeah, vampire hunter. I'm surprised to let a vampire hunter live around there.
Okay. It's very good. Besides, he is kind of better to leave him be. You see, he comes from a continent to the northeast.
Mm-hmm.
Much worse problems there than we have here. And look around. Also, he'll kind of pull out a few papers to show you. There's been more activity in the area, like you saw. Gnolls, goblins, orcs coming down from the hills. Somebody's up to something, I tell you.
What do you think?
Though.
You think that they're gonna stage an entire raid on the Thel and just take it by force if it goes wrong?
Potentially. It'd be one way to get it done. Although they have 3,000 soldiers there right now, so I don't think that would be the wisest idea. But if they had a force big enough, I suppose. I do fear Nathal will probably come under attack if this goes south. But with the Arcanum on their side, it's going to be a really hard one to convince otherwise. Zul was able to convince the Arcanum that he is correct. Very cleverly, I might add. He made sure they came into possession of information. They have some sort of orb that can divine things into the future. I guess he found an acceptable solution. And now they have been supporting him. I don't know what this world is coming to, honestly. I'm glad I'm almost dead.
Well, you don't want to see the fireworks and everything comes crashing together in the sky?
I'm kind of curious to see how that. We'll have to wait and see. This is a good world, worth saving. But everything has a price. Whatever price it is that they're trying to pay, it's not worth it. Promise me you won't let them get a hold of it.
I don't know if you realize, but we're kind of easy to kill when things start coming after us.
To be the strongest, you just need to be the smartest.
Not really good in that department either.
Ah, I see. Well, then get stronger.
Yeah, I don't know if you can really get stronger against something that can just blow up all of the blood in your body whenever they want. That doesn't really seem like something you could get stronger for.
I mean, they're all... Yes, I see where you're coming from. This one bit. As you guys continue on your ride, so we'll say
It's not a gentle ride. Amelia has no idea how to drive a cart.
yeah, and it's kind of a heavier cart, and it's sort of like it's heavy, but when you hit bumps, it bumps. I will say as you kind of continue this journey, into the evening, you guys continue on. As you approach probably 2 hours outside the city of Lenore, you start noticing like broken objects on the sides of the road. A little bit further down, you see like a damaged cart.
I think someone had our idea. Just more violent.
A little further up the road, you come upon a wagon that looks like it has 3 people that have been killed.
Oh.
You stop and investigate, or you keep going?
Is cause of death obvious?
I mean, there's lots of blood.
If I don't say anything, you guys don't see anything.
That is true, Amelia. This is your call.
You have slats you can kind of look out.
Yeah, but are we going to be looking out the entire trip? I sure as heck ain't.
Has it been an hour since we got the cart?
Oh yeah, we've been going for hours at this point.
Yeah, I would be looking at the slots the whole time.
I imagine Serena would be meditating. She's pretty exhausted.
Then Amelia, would you want to do a switch out at some point?
Be in that like hot box
Okay.
of old dwarf smell.
It just smells like a forge in here, man. You're being racist.
It smells more like money than it smells like anything else in here. I hate to break.
I could hear some of those gas from out here. Eh.
All right, keep driving.
Do you explore this scene, or you can
Wait. If I see him, I do want to pop the lock on the door and walk out.
You look over. It looks like 2 men and a woman, and 1 wagon.
Anybody I recognize from Lenore?
Not specifically. It looks like probably some sort of trader, but you do notice they do look like they've been attacked by weapons, so like swords. One of them actually looks like they were probably hit by like some sort of a spiky looking mace, and then one of them actually has an arrow in them. Roll a history check, I'd say, for you, because you kind of grew up on this island.
3.
I mean, it's an arrow. Sharp arrow. Likely what killed him. But yeah, looks like something attacked these people.
I'll pull the arrow if it's the only like remaining weapon on the scene.
Mhm.
I'll bring it back to the lads to show them.
I would say collectively you guys could determine it's a null arrow pretty quickly.
It's a null arrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, monsters really are picking up, huh?
Trade and design, similar to that of the knights we were fighting earlier.
And after all the null hunting on this island, they're still bad, huh?
With all the
Null
demon
hunting?
attacks, I imagine the null hunting died down a bit.
Yeah.
Something died down a bit. All right, so as you kind of leave this scene and continue forward, you guys find yourselves on the outsides of the city of Lenore, or the large village. I guess we can call it many different things. As you do, though, you know something strange. You do notice that there's like some little like makeshift barriers that are set up around the city because it has no walls or anything. You notice like a bunch of what looks like larger fires. And then something very strange you never noticed before, Misfit. On the northeastern part of the city, there's this massive tree that was not there before.
Wow.
Does it look like a healthy tree, or does it look like a
Oh, it's
tree
like a-
that you hang people from?
No, look, it's a normal, healthy tree. Like, it's just a
Okay.
massive tree.
We've just seen a lot of big trees that don't look good lately.
And this one actually looks pretty well good.
It's well good.
I wasn't here before.
You guys ride into town. We'll pause there because it's 12:20 and it's Tuesday. We'll pick up there on Friday.
Sounds good, sir.
Home sweet home.
Well, thank you for running, sir. Thank you for everyone who hung out with us tonight. Very appreciated. Hopefully, we will see you Friday as we continue on with this one. And here, Kalsto's maybe wanting to do a 1-2 shot kind of thing with Theris.
Yeah, we might do that. I'm not sure when we'll do that one, but no, we're gonna do
Something brewing with the something about the Wand of Orcus and something about that.
your post-campaign adventure. We're gonna go down to the abyss and see who wants to come. So we'll have maybe some returning characters and some level 20 mercenaries for those who don't. But yeah, no, we'll see you soon.
And if you want to catch replays on this campaign or others, you can do so on YouTube and Rumble. Likes, follow, shares appreciated. And if you'll hang on through the credits, I'll find us somewhere to raid. Otherwise, have a great rest of your week, everybody. Night.
Good night, everyone.
Everybody.
Good night.
Bye.